guys, I'm Nick Willis. I'm a middle distance runner from New Zealand.
Hi, my name is Chris O'Hare, two-time Wanamaker mile champion and second place at last year's 5th Ave mile.
How's it going, guys? Sam Parsons here. I was a World Championship qualifier and German national champion in 2019.
Yeah, I've been fortunate to have won the 5th Avenue mile several times.
We're here today to watch a recap of the 5th Avenue mile.
Let's rewatch this race and see what transpires.
And there in the middle, in the yellow, is Johnny Gregoric. We mentioned he ran that 3:49.
5th Ave is always one of the most fun races to run of the year. Straight down such an historic stretch of road. This is my second year competing in it. I'm out here on the left-hand side with the white headband.
If anyone knows me, I love a tactical race. When it's a long drive from the very beginning, then it takes away the opportunity for it to be a sprint finish, which is always my preferred way of racing. I'm just a bit of a wimp when it comes to the pain.
You can see Sam kind of moving up to try and go for that. Sam likes to push hard from pretty early on in the race, so it's nothing too different from him.
Took the lead here for a second. Wanted to test out where everyone was at, if someone was going to push. Just getting a read for the crowd, really. I feel confident up front. It's something I've always liked to do. I feel like I have a better rhythm when I'm not trying to run someone else's race. And running up front just feels good.
What's nice about the 5th Ave is that everyone spreads out wide, so even though you can settle in behind others and go out easy, you're not very far from the lead. So I'm only really 2 or 3 meters from the front, but I'm probably in about 12th place through the first 400 meters. The first quarter is a slight downhill, so it's a really quick one, so we're able to cruise along, feeling pretty relaxed. But the second quarter mile, it's a fairly steep little uphill section.
Sam Parsons is going out hard here. He'll represent Germany at the World Championships. Parsons led the field here last year for the first 3 minutes or so.
Yeah, so he's pulling that.
Going this fast uphill, I definitely will give myself a pat on the back here. So coming up on the halfway bonus, $1,000 in my pocket. Right about here. You can see the clock is a little bit different than the clock on the side. It's about 1:56. 1:57 for the peloton. I put up the two peace signs for my back-to-back halfway bonus win.
That's when he made my move all the way over to the right-hand side of the road, and get to see Sam take his $1,000 outright, which is nice. And then we kind of go where we're kind of starting to reel him in now as he steps off the gas to try and catch a breather before trying to kick again.
See O'Hare and Morgan leading the chase pack in, reeling me in right here. I still remember feeling great, and like at this point of the race, we're about like a minute out now, and you can see the finish line. It's very deceiving, and I remember at around this point, passing 1,200 to like 1,200 go, being like, I have another gear here. Like there's 400 meters left, but I have another gear. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, way before I thought they were going to catch me, it was O'Hare.
Anything left for this closing as O'Hare now goes. Chris O'Hare.
An early move by O'Hare, but I think it's a smart one. This pace was so
We kind of have a look around now too as I pick up the pace just a touch as we get to 400 to go, and nobody's really trying to stick right on my shoulder, which kind of was a bit surprising. I come up on Sam's shoulder and decided to really go for it. I had a couple meters gap and wanted to try and capitalize on that as best I can.
But suddenly Chris looks over his shoulder twice and we're like, all right, maybe there's a chance, maybe there's a chance, maybe there's a chance. And the three of us, Chris, Sam and I, all dive for the line.
Nick Willis, will he get there? Oh, it's close.
Just throws his shoulder across the line in front of me, which, even if I had seen him come, I don't think I could have done anything anyway. When you're that tied up, it's difficult to kind of throw yourself forward or throw that arm out.
They said, all right, you got it. And oh my God, it was such a relief to cap off such a frustrating season with a win. I felt bad for Chris. He probably deserved it. Surely he deserved it. He did all of the work but I was able to nip him right at the finish line, and he made up for it later on in the season, smashing me at the Wanamaker Mile at the Millrose Games. So yeah.
What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I came in 9th place in this race. So I think it was 1 or 2 spots better than my rookie year, just coming off my first sub 4-minute mile. So really excited about this race and looking forward to maybe doing some smarter tactics in the year to come and going for the win and not just the halfway bonus. But got the sub 4, so super happy about it, and can't wait to be back for the years coming and hopefully have a streak like this guy has one day.
In such a cool event, it's always fun to finish on the podium and get to take home the blue Tiffany's box. Fortunately, my wife always thinks it's something cooler and more for her, but it's a cool trophy and it's a cool race, and you can never fault New York Roadrunners for the event that they put on. And it's always good fun.
You can't win them all, but I was really thankful to pull off one final victory at the 5th Avenue Mile.